Hello! Today I'll be demonstrating Project 3 for the CS50AI course. So I'll simply demonstrate how my implementation works. So here we can see for structure 0 and the word database 0, we get this very simple crossword. Now all of these are valid. As you can see, 6 intersects with 7 at the correct location, 7 with 9, and 5 with 9. What I can also show you is that these are always unique. Now for this limited word database, there are not different options other than this, but clearly it is not repeating multiple words in this situation. Now we can also use a different database of words, for example words1.txt, and then we get this sort of crossword, and I can also use words2.txt. Now, I can also use more complex structures. However, these are no longer manageable by the smallest word database because the words are simply not complex enough to fulfill this following crossword, as can be seen here. Now it says no solution. Alternatively, I can use words1.txt or words2.txt, and then I get the more complex crossword puzzle. Now in this situation again, all of these words are unique and they correctly overlap with one another. I can also do the same for words2.txt, and this will return this. Then I can also move to structure2.txt here, and I get this, where we get sure, soul, die, elite, line, and breath. And then I can also apply the same to words1.txt. Here we have creature, true, start, loss, line, and bit. What I can also show is that these also vary from time to time. For example, if I use words2 now, this one is different than this one, even though they're the same database. And alternatively here, instead of sure, it has shoe. Instead of soul, it has sail. Instead of die, it has age. And instead of breath, it is energy. And all of these overlaps still adhere to the constraints that are set out. One last thing I can demonstrate is that it can also handle more complex crosswords. So I made this in structure4.txt, and I can demonstrate that my implementation also works. Of course, this is only for words2.txt because the other word databases are not complex enough. Now this is the result. Everything is still valid, and it can correctly output this to an output image. So yes, this was my implementation of Project 3 called Crosswords for the CS50AI course. Bye.